Hi, welcome to Maslow Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for this week, for Tuesday through Monday. Just to get you a little bit more information, we're going to go by signs. I'm going to do by element and then by sign for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So check your chart, make sure you know what those are, and then you can see if it resonates here or there. But yes, so let's see what's going on. I'll be using the Caroline Myss archetype deck, just for a little bit more information on what you might be working on this week as far as your attachment and what kind of mode you're in. And then we'll just doing a tarot to see what your situation is, maybe something from the past that's affecting your week, and then where is it going. And then maybe we'll have some time for some law of attraction cards. Okay. All right, so let's start with fire because it's Leo's birthday. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do Leo first. I do call in my guides, ancestors, guides, and guardians in order to assist me with these readings, in order for me to provide the utmost clarity for your highest benefit. Let's see what's going on. All right, for this week, from Tuesday through Monday, please. For the week of the 10th, I guess. I'm a little late. I just got this mic. All right, so this is for Leo. All right, what archetype do we have for Leo this week? For Leo, what do they need to know this week? Ooh, Leo. So you have the light attributes of bully. Okay. It says, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. The shadow attribute of this is concealing a deep fear behind verbal or physical abuse. So I'm sorry, Leo, but it seems like maybe you're working on some inner fears that you have with regards to being pushed around. Maybe things aren't happening the way that you would like them to be. Let's get a little bit more information on why that's your card for this week. I feel like it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Anyway, all right, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, under Venus, why are they getting the bully card? What's going on this week for Leo? I got Lenormand in there. I feel like this might have to do with changing your attitude towards certain things, being open to new experiences. You're very intimidating. You're very strong. You're very present. I know a lot of Leos that seem very confident all the time, and it can be taken out of context, or it can be taken as bullying when really they're just really confident and they're really passionate. All right, so we have the King of Wands. Feeling in your power. Feeling in your power. This is definitely a fire card. So feeling motivated, feeling creative, feeling like you're ready to go, ready for action this week. So you're definitely ready for it. Whatever's happening. Anything from the past contributing to this week. So start a new project. Four of Swords, you've had a lot of rest recently and you're ready to party. You're ready to get out there. You're ready to let your freak flag fly. You're ready to make some love. Get down tonight. Where is this energy going though? Woo! Ooh, got the Wheel. We also have the Magician. Very creative energy. Very, the ultimate manifester. So make sure, since this is your birthday month as well, to really be clear on the words that you're actually speaking out into the universe right now. Because you're on a whole new cycle and you can manifest pretty much anything that you can think of at this time to appear and follow you, or to take you to the next place. You're done resting. You're done playing it small. And I think you're letting your wings spread. And it might be intimidating to some people, but I think that's just healing that those people need to do within themselves. But it might be a good idea to pay attention to how people react to you. Because, I mean, if you are wanting people to react to you a certain way and not be intimidated, you might need to make some modifications. All right. Let's see for Leo. We're going to get a law of attraction card for Leo, please. For this week. What do they need to know this week? What does Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus need to know this week? All right. So what if everything was always working out for me? When you play the what if game, look for things that make you feel better. There is never a situation in which there is not a way out, but out of habit, most people continue to choose the lack perspective until they eventually find themselves where it seems that there are no more choices. But as you hold on to your intention to look for evidence of well-being and thriving and success and happiness, you will tune yourself into that vibration of those things. And so those kind of good feeling experiences will dominate your life. That's amazing, Leo. So this birthday energy that you're feeling, this celebrate me, it's my time to shine. You know, I'm going to make the most of this crazy world right now. It's a good idea to take that energy with you throughout the rest of the year. Make it you. I mean, this is kind of your realm right here. Welcome to planet Earth. You are here to seek joy. And I feel like that's exactly the energy you're putting out this week. So if I were talking to you on your first day here, we would say, welcome to planet Earth. There is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. And your work here, your lifetime career, is to seek joy. As you think thoughts that feel good to you, you will be in harmony with who you really are. And in doing so, you will utilize your profound freedom. Seek joy first, and all of the growth that you could ever imagine will come joyously and abundantly unto you. So nurture your sense of deservance, like how you deserve things, your abundance. Being overly confident in this time period could throw people off, so you might get a little bit of a negative reaction with that. Just remember to be compassionate and aware, and your lessons will come to you as they need to, for you to be your true self, your best self, if you will. All right, Leo, that was great. Next then, what do we got? Let's do Sagittarius. All right, Caroline Miss, what do we have for Sagittarius? I get an archetype card for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. It really helps the channel grow, and I would look forward to doing more readings for you in the future. I also have a Facebook and an Instagram and a website. You can check out all that information on the info section. I won't bore you with that now. All right, Sagittarius, what do we got going on for this week? How are you feeling? What's going on with you? Let's get these shuffled. Really shiny cards. All right, the Advocate in reverse. Take a look at that image. So in the reverse, you're looking at the shadow side. So embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. So really time to check into why you're doing something. If your heart is truly in it, make sure you're connecting to that heart space when you're giving and receiving. Because down the line, you don't want to look back and be like, well, I did this and I did that. I mean, you can be like that if you want, but the whole point of doing something good is not so you can brag about it to make yourself feel better. That's just filling a void, something that you are missing within yourself or compensating for something. At least that's how people look at it. So a light attribute inspires you to put compassion into action. And you might actually be able to do even greater things if your heart's in it, right? And you'll know when you're connected to your heart space, you'll know. This might actually be something in your energy. It doesn't have to be you, Sagittarius. It could be your energy, because energy is fluid. So it could be somebody in your environment or that you're dealing with. All right, let's see what's going on for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this week, please, until Tuesday. What can they look forward to? How are they feeling? What's going on for them? Ooh. Making an offer and then walking away? Sag? You might have walked away from one situation into another because your heart pulled you more to it. Or you're leaving a situation to find happiness elsewhere because you're just done with it. But you're the Knight of Cups at this time, making an offer of love, romance, ideas of feelings. Could be just what is this? Page of Wands. Could be about passion or communication that's coming in, or you're leading the communication, Sag. So you're tired of being lonely. It feels like you're tired of being lonely, so you're making offers. You're trying to connect with people and show them who you are and how passionate you are and what you can bring to the table, or that you are the damn table, right? Knight of Swords. Quick communication, rushing in, done, and just like swiping right constantly. That's what it feels like right now. Okay, cool. Nice, Sag. All right, let's get you the abundance card, law of attraction card. Oh, that came out pretty fast. For Sagittarius for this week, get some advice. All right, Spirit wants that one. What's that one? Ow, I'm sorry. I keep making an earthquake. It's not funny. Okay. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. So this is a time of reciprocity towards your emotions and your feelings. I think you're actually finally stepping into the dating pool, or the feelings pool, if you will. Not necessarily looking for true love, maybe just some passion, but you're trying to seek experiences and adventure and making plans when we're able to go do things again. But this says the best way to accomplish an improved environment is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational patterns of thought with appreciation, and in that change vibration, you can allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. Look for good things about where you are, and in your state of appreciation, you'll lift all self-imposed limitations, and all limitations are self-imposed, in parentheses. And free yourself for the receiving of wonderful things. So start where you are. Start where you are. Instead of seeking happiness outside of yourself, like when you're leaving this environment, it might be about appreciating your environment first before you leave and step out of that environment, and appreciate it for what it was. The lessons that you learned, the beauty that you had, the good things that you realize about yourself, just see it from that more positive light, because what you have experienced isn't all there is out there. And seeking for something outside of yourself is usually because there's something that you're not acknowledging within yourself, or you're not healed. But it's definitely a time you're taking action this week, whether it's communication, but you're in your feels. You're on a mission, it seems like. All right, I am the creator of my own life experience. You are the creator of your own life experience. And as the creator of your experience, it is important for you to understand that it is not by virtue of your action, but not by virtue of your doing. It is not even by virtue of what you are saying that you are creating. you are creating by virtue of the thought that you are offering. You cannot speak or offer action without thought vibration occurring at the same time. However, if you're often offering a thought vibration without offering words or action, children or babies learn to mimic the vibration of the adults who surround them long before they learn to mimic their words. It's saying thoughts are just as important as words. So go in a situation, appreciating it, not being bitter, not being negative, not being, it looks like you're on the right track here. But you're still carrying something with you, as it still shows that you're fresh out of this threshold. You're freshly through the threshold. I can't get the words out. Freshly through the threshold. Say that 10 times fast. But you got this. Enjoy your time. Be safe. And just remember that, we are our experiences, and there's nothing wrong with acknowledging that it didn't work out, and what we learned and everything. Don't have to hate it. Don't have to forget it. It is what it is, right? And there's so much in that. All right. Aries. What's going on with Aries? All right. Let's get an archetype card for Aries. All right. Archetype card for Aries, please. For Aries this week, what's their archetype? It's something that they're going to be noticing or could notice, or something that's at play here within their attachment, their style, their personality, their presentation, or their expression. What is it? This is why I don't do this deck very often, because it is rough. I love this deck, but I'm a weakling. All right, so we have Damsel in reverse. So shadow attributes, waiting for a knight to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. So it might be in fantasy land a little bit, wanting someone to come rescue you. Not standing within your power, but if that could be somebody in your energy. It also could mean on the light attribute, understanding the nature of healthy romance, inspires you to rely on yourself. So it kind of borderlines on a codependency issue. Like, think Disney movie, right? So are you acting like a damsel? Are you romanticizing the idea that somebody can come in, swoop you off your feet, and all of a sudden your life can be so much better? Because that's only in the movies. It should only be in the movies. I mean, it is possible, I guess, but there's not really much work there. And then it's like, what about when there's issues that you need to resolve on your own? Or are you going to bring those issues to the relationship? There's a lot of things to think about with that. This could just be one connection that you're in. Let's get a little bit more information. Why is Aries getting the damsel card this week? Maybe you just want to be rescued. Maybe it's just a hard week. It's very possible that you just want to, like, have some good times. Feel good. You've probably been working very hard. For Aries, please, what's going on this week? For Aries. Very shy. So you have the Hierophant in reverse. Doing things differently. Non-traditional. Rebellion, if you will. Or feeling kind of detached in a relationship. This is Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. Maybe you're in a bad situation when it comes to a partnership or a romantic relationship, and they're just not talking to you, or you're just, or they're saying mean things that are making you feel like shit. You could be wishing for something better. I know that sounds cruel, but it looks like that here. Yeah. Not feeling valued, not valuing yourself, needing to nurture yourself, needing to nurture your environment. Feel beautiful. What do you need to feel beautiful? That's not a man or a woman. To feel elegant, to feel like you can create something. When's the last time you created an art project? And if there's somebody in here in your energy that's impeding this for you, it might be time to sever that tie and cut the cord. Slowly but surely you can do this. And if you need some assistance, like some ideas or some links, if you're not in a safe situation, please email me at maslowtarot@gmail.com. I will do my best within my power to assist you. And if you have to be discreet about it, just say that you're interested in a rainbow reading. Interested in a rainbow reading. If you need 911, please list your address. Or your Facebook or something that I can tie to you, so I know it's not you and not somebody trolling you. Because there are some cool people out there. All right, Aries, you can do this. You got this. Just search inside yourself for what makes you happy and step by step go for it and find support. Okay? All right, Aries, what's some advice for you? I can see my world through the eyes of Source. You're very connected to Source right now. You might be spending a lot of time alone, maybe even without TV. Getting in the dark, spending time in the dark a lot. And at those times where we feel like we're absolutely alone and we have nobody, it is so interesting if we pay attention and we drop our shields when we're alone and we just communicate to the universe how we're feeling, even if it's in screams and inaudible language or things that you would never say to another human being, but you need to get them out. The universe hears you, and it'll show you in ways that you can't even imagine. By choosing better feeling thoughts and by speaking more of what you do want and less of what you do not want, you will gently tune yourself to the vibrational frequency of your broader perspective. To see your world through the eyes of Source is truly the most spectacular view of life. For from that vibrational vantage point, you are in alignment with and therefore in the process of attracting only what you would consider to be the very best of your world. So just shifting your thoughts, shifting how you feel. If you feel stuck in a situation like you need to be rescued, what power do you have to change that? Because you do. You do have the power to change that. You have 2 hands, you have a mouth, you like a voice, you have 2 eyes, you have all the tools that you need in order to take steps in any direction, whether that's just to your neighbors that to have a cup of coffee and talk. You never know what the universe will bring you, but if you make those steps forward, it'll take you to exactly where you need to go. If you surrender to healing and things that may be uncomfortable, but it's only for the best because you get through it, and it's so, all you need is yourself, but your relationships that you do have are so fruitful. Okay. All right, who do we got now? We're going, let's fire. Let's do air, water. Let's see, air, water, earth. I'm getting air. Okay. Air. All right, let's see, Libra. So Libra, Aqua, Gemini. Let's do Libra, Aqua, Gemini. All right, Libra. What's going on for you? What are you up to for this week? What's your archetype this week, Libra? Trying to keep the peace. Staying out of it. Not gonna lie, but that's what I got. Okay. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's an archetype card for them this week? Whoever's watching this reading and needs it the most, please. Not taking that. My hands are just too small. Don Juan? Libra. What are you doing? It's upright though. All right, so we have the spotlights your positive seductive qualities. Maybe I'll be a Libra this week. No, I'm just kidding. The shadow attribute of this is using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So wearing a false mask and being seductive, playing the field, if you will. But you're really starting to connect with you're feeling sexy, you're feeling good, you're feeling passionate, you're feeling flowy. You're probably flowing this week with your image, with how you present yourself, with connections, maybe even just communication. Let's find out a little more. I like it, Libra. Let's see what's going on. What's going on for the Libra this week? And why do they have to draw me one card? I don't know your business, as Lulu would say. I don't know your life. All right. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, why did they have to draw me one card? What's going on this week for Libra? For Libra, please. Ooh. All right. We got the Five of Coins in reverse. This could have been a rejection. Or maybe you have a lot of people coming at you and you're rejecting a lot of people. Let's see. Why do we have the Five of Coins in reverse? Judgment. It almost wanted to swing up in reverse as well. So I'm thinking this is a rejection here. And you're taking this as a sign to improve yourself. Now remember, you don't need to improve yourself for anybody but yourself. Okay, you are perfect just the way you are. If you are happy, okay, if you're feeling good, if you are doing everything in life that you want to do and nothing is stopping you, I think that that's perfectly fine, and this person's just not your person. But if you're feeling inspired, maybe you want to up your stamina or your physical appeal. That could be what you're focusing on, and actually it could have been very motivating. Maybe it's just something that could be motivating. You could have left something that was very painful. You could have been fresh out of a relationship and you're just instead of cutting your bangs, you are cutting the weight or feeling good about yourself, accentuating what is already flawless within you, valuing yourself it seems more of a physical level right now. There's nothing wrong with that. It's only a week, okay? This is only a weekly reading. This is not your whole life. This is something you're working on right now. And go you if that makes you happy. Just remember that you only have to be happy with yourself, and there are so many wonderful people out there. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Let's get some information from the Law of Attraction. I'm only going to do one card because these are kind of a mouthful. I'm trying to make this kind of short for you guys. I'm not really good at that, apparently. All right, so we're going to do my life story and the Law of Attraction. Each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the powerful Law of Attraction's response to the thoughts that you think and the story that you tell about your life. Your money and financial assets, your body's state of wellness, clarity, flexibility, size and shape, your work environment, how you are treated, work satisfaction, and rewards. Indeed, the very happiness of your life experience in general is all happening because of the story that you tell. Okay? So it looks like you're at a major transitional point where you get to be you again. And you should have been you all along, but hey, life is a learning process. No one's perfect. We never are done, okay? Or else life would be very boring and we would probably all be exactly the same. But this is time to appreciate who you already are. Appreciate what you already bring to the table. Love yourself. Look in the mirror and just say, that's me. I like myself. I like a lot of things about myself. And whenever you find yourself saying negative things about yourself to motivate you, this is what my best friend and I do. She'll be like, okay, now you're going to tell me 3 things that you like about yourself, because I'm still working on this myself. I'm not perfect when it comes to my physical appreciation for myself. But She's like, now you have to say 3 nice things about yourself. And it actually really helped me catch how many times I'm actually speaking negative to myself to motivate myself. And I would try to flip it and be like, you know, but it's really motivating. That's how I get myself in check. No, that's mean. Like, you wouldn't tell a little kid that. It would crush their dreams. So why would you tell yourself that? You know, like, just work on the positive things. And if you don't like something, make little small changes. It's not a punishment. So that's what I got for that. All right. Where are we? So that's Libra. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. What's going on for you? I feel like you're really quiet. Maybe you're reading a lot. I mean, you're Aquarius. Yeah. Just pictured one of my friends who's an Aquarius. That's funny. Alright. And you know, I need to do it this way. For Aquarius, what's our archetype this week, please? I feel like this is a very calm week for you. See what's going on. What's your archetype this week? For Aquarius, what is the archetype this week for you, Aquarius? Guide. Light attribute. So represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Shadow attribute. Places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. But you know what? This is upright. You're acting as a guide right now. Or you're paying attention to your guides. Spending time with them. Noticing the owl. Birds might be a thing for you. Or old wisdom. Tapping into old wisdom. Could be reading really old books. And just connecting. Maybe connecting in nature. I feel like camping or hanging out outside a lot. Buy some water. That's nice. That's nice. I need to do that soon. All right, Aquarius. Let's get some more information for this week for you because I feel like you're hiding. There's not very many of you in this collective yet. All right, Aquarius. What's going on for you this week? Going on for the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs this week. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Support the channel. Aquarius, what's going on for you this week? Ooh, you're feeling abundant. Yes, this is you. This is you sitting by the campfire, hanging out, enjoying your space. Like, you got to a really big milestone probably, and it's time for you to just enjoy it and sit in your luxury. You've become maybe very prominent in your field, or you have the energy of a master in a sense where you don't really need anything. You're good. So it's just enjoying and basking in the contentedness. We have the 9 of Wands. Maybe just not fighting for something. You don't have to really defend it anymore. Not fighting it, just sitting in it. What is this 9 of Wands? I feel like this is something that you might have felt guilty for. I'm getting guilt. Yeah, 8 of Swords. It might actually be hard. Like, you might be such a hard worker that when you've attained a goal, especially if it's financial, or materialistic, not materialistic, but you know what I mean. That you might have some some blocks with that as far as not appreciating, but as far as finding comfort in it. It's like once you complete a goal, it's like maybe you're used to always looking for the next one, or defending yourself to yourself on why you are allowed to enjoy the moment or the fruit of your labors. So maybe you're taking time out to really enjoy the fruits of your labors right now. There is something that you're not seeing this week that's playing. So maybe take some time, sit back, talk to your guides, enjoy nature, get grounded, and examine where you are right now. And if you're in a really good place, securely, stability, like within security, stability, and survival needs, and connection, belongingness, all that, you're probably in a really good place, and it's okay to be okay. Like, it's okay to be okay. You don't have to not be okay. I don't know why I need to say that, but I do right now. So you're in a really good place, and you should be proud of yourself, and it's okay to revel in it for a little bit. But there's something you're not seeing that's actually keeping you from seeing your own abundance. But let's see. Let's see if we can get an abundance card here for Aquarius, please. You're working too hard to even enjoy it with time, though. My throat's so dry, I might need to get some water after this. That's too many. Thank you. Appreciation and gratitude are different vibrational states. That's what I was saying. I said, oops, not appreciation. Okay, Spirit? That's what I said. All right. So when you feel gratitude, often what you're looking at, often you are looking at a difficulty that you have overcome. But there's still some of that struggle vibration present. The state of appreciation is seeing whatever you are looking at through the eyes of Source. You could walk down a crowded street with all kinds of things that a lot of the other people would find reason to criticize or worry about, and you would not have access to them because your vibration of appreciation is picking out for you things of a different vibrational nature. So understanding that, yeah, from the vibration of Source, that's like a guide, right? It's almost like a dissociation or a third person point of view, but like it's you. I don't know. But appreciation and gratitude are a different vibrational state. So did you get through a really hard struggle and you appreciate something? Can you see the value in that struggle? Or do you see value within the fruits of the labor? Or are you even able to let yourself see the value in that? All right. Gemini, what's going on for you, Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Gemini, please. What is your what is your archetype right now for the week for this week? I'm going to get into the dates because we don't got time for that. So, let me just jumble over my words. All right, for Gemini. What's going on for you? Gemini, what's your archetype this week? For who needs it, who's watching this video. Gemini, please. Gemini, please. What's going on for you? Heroine. So we've got passion for a journey of personal empowerment. And it's upright. Climbing to the mountaintop, getting to the top of the mountain, starting off at ground zero, or helping somebody get to the top of the mountain. The shadow attribute is escapism and a false sense of heroism. So there's a fine line there. So are you saving somebody? Do you feel like you have to fix somebody? Or are you working on being your own hero? It feels like you're being your own hero. Or maybe you feel like you always have to be the hero. Let's find some more information on that for you this week, Gemini. What's going on, Gemini? For Gemini, please. What's going on this week for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus watching this video. For Gemini, please. There it goes. It does that when I think I'm getting tired. Oh, we got the Nine of Wands again. And Judgment. Feels like you're letting go of a struggle when it comes to standing up for yourself or just taking time out to heed your call and think about what's right for you. I'm going to sage these cards again really quick, and I'm going to get my water. 1 second. energies cards because just to make sure. Intermission. So how are you? Good? Just kidding. All right. So I do cleanse these cards of all the old energies and release them to where they came from, or where they need to go. Please cleanse this deck so that I can provide the utmost clarity for those who I read for. Thank you. Okay. So we'll do this one too. Since we're halfway through the game here. All right. Okay, let's do that again, Gemini. All right. What's going on for Gemini this week? Why did they get the hero card or heroine card? Why did the Gemini get the hero card? Why did Gemini get the hero card? What's going on this week for them? You just can't. You saw it here first, folks. It ain't the cards. It's the Gemini. Judgment and the Nine of Wands again. So this has to do with making a decision, feeling empowered. You need to feel empowered. You need to feel... I feel like you're spread many different ways and you need to stand up for one thing that's really important to you and go for it. And prioritize your efforts. Destabilize your old thoughts, anything that's causing it's causing a block to your victory to where you're not able to see your wins. You're not able to see the good anymore. Yeah, because there's something here blocking. You're not heeding your call. You need to heed your call. Stand up for yourself. I know you're tired. I know you're tired. Stand up for yourself. There are victories to be had. Even the small wins are big wins. Just take a moment to reminisce a little bit on where you've been, where you are in your journey, and if this is probably just something that needed to happen and the universe is helping make it happen. My words are not with me today. All right, Gemini, let's get you a Law of Attraction card. You're feeling a little defeated this week. I'm sorry. Just remember to see the good things, and it's a pivot. It's a pivot. Okay? Think of it as more of a pivot. And be excited about what's to come. Okay? Because you're still breathing. You're still here. Ain't nothing gonna take you down. You just gotta keep going and go after what you believe in and what makes your heart light its fire. And just trust that it's gonna be okay. I can earn money by doing what I love to do. So maybe you're thinking about getting a new career. Or you need to think about something that you love to do and you possibly can make money at it. So as you practice your more positive, better feeling story, in time your pleasure will become the dominant vibration within you. And then as you couple your pleasure with your means of earning, the two will blend perfectly and enhance each other. There is no better way to earn money than to do things that you love to do. Money can flow into your experience through endless endeavors or endless avenues. It is not the choice of the craft that limits the money that flows, but only your attitude towards money. So your attitude towards money, if you always feel like you don't have enough, then you're never gonna have enough. If you always feel like you have just the right amount, you're always gonna have just the right amount. If you always feel abundant and extremely grateful and you're just like, holy crap, I could do this, I can do that. Whenever money comes in, just be like, yeah, cool. Or think nothing about it. Don't even like think about it. It's not even there. What is money? I don't know. You know, like, play with those, because it does change your whole perspective. And it actually changes, I think, how your bond with finances, your bond with money and abundance is a lot deeper than just the paper stuff. It's actually like what you spend it on, how you spend it, why you spend it, how you feel when you do have it, being proud of what you do have. There's so much lack mindset with abundance. I even have it sometimes, but I've actually grown majorly with that. So I've seen it work before with my own 2 eyes. Okay. But make sure that you don't make any hasty decisions this week with regards to giving up or letting go of something that you once stood up for and thought was really important. Before you make that big judgment, take a moment, think about it. Okay, and then make your decision. Okay, that was really long. Next. All right, so that was air, fire, air, water, earth, water. Let's do water. Okay. All right, water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces. What is your archetype right now? What is Pisces right now for this week? Remember, these energies are fluid. They're ever changing. It's not like diagnostic of who you are. It's just a moment. For Pisces, for this week, please. What's the archetype for them? That was fast. Should we take them? I just want one. Keep throwing like all these cards at me. Just one, please. That's great. Just one. For Pisces, please. What's going on with Pisces? What's the archetype for Pisces this week? All right, King in reverse. So the shadow attributes of King. Excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. So being kind of arbitrary, like it's my way or the highway, or I am the only one who knows how to do this right, or that kind of attitude. The light attributes are enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. So maintaining a balance. So if you are in charge of a project this week, you might want to work on how you're presenting yourselves and how you're delegating tasks, or how you're speaking about your accomplishments. There's still a lot you don't know out there. Even if you are in a king state, your presentation can actually ruin that, that credibility. So make sure you're doing things for the right reason. No one is entitled to anything. You do work, you get to where you are. It's not like we're special, right? We just do what we gotta do. All right, what's going on, Pisces? Why are you in the low vibrational king energy today? Not today, this week. What's going on for you this week? Right, so make sure not to be too bossy. Make sure you're opening yourself up to other people's opinions and expressions, knowing that your way is not the only right way. All right, Pisces, what's going on with you this week? Thinking about the past, we got the Six of Cups here. I'm getting childish, immature maybe, childish energy, acting without restraint. No. Okay, we got the Devil in reverse. So you're getting over some obsessive behaviors regarding how you were as a child, I guess, or maybe a past relationship. You're getting over some things that were pretty toxic, but they're still present at this time. Reminds me of the little kid who wanted the cookie. Or, I don't know, that just came out. But it was like a little kid who wants a cookie, but they see the whole cookie pan, and they're like, wait, I want 2 cookies now. But there's a whole pan of cookies there. I should have 2. And it's like, no, there's a cookie for each person, or there's a cookie for each chore that you do. But they're right there. I can have it. I can reach for it and grab it right now. Like, without any work. What's this devil energy in reverse? Getting away from a toxic past. 9 of Swords. Yes, definitely has to do with communication. Impulsive communication. Saying things that you regret later. Saying things that you regret later. Could be an old behavior from childhood. A toxic behavior that you're carrying from an inner child wound or something. Makes sense. It happens. So just pay attention to your communications with people, especially the ones you care about, that you're not acting entitled or better or anything like that. And just be careful with your words. Don't rush into things, especially if you're feeling emotional or reactionary. Tone of voice is important as well. Sometimes I can lose my tone of voice, but it's, yeah. Everybody's different. All right, what's some advice for Pisces? I am becoming more aware of my feelings about money. Many people protest when we explain the power of telling the story of their finances as they will want it to be rather than as it is, because they don't believe that they should be factual about what is happening. But if you continue to look at a lackful what is and speak of what is, you will not find the improvement that you desire. If you want to affect substantial change in your life experience, you must think thoughts that feel different as you think them. So connecting with the thoughts that we think in order to feel it, to increase that vibration as it goes out into our air and the universe and whatnot, to propel us towards what we need. Things can be more than what it is. Not in a way that you need it to be or should be like, I need it to be that way, or it needs to be better, it's got to be better, wanting it so bad that it actually flips on you, and then all of a sudden it's like you're putting so much energy about what you wish could be as if you don't have it, so the universe keeps bringing you what you don't have. It's like, oh, you're fine? Okay, cool. But yeah, so changing your thoughts and making sure that you feel connected to that thought, that it actually is like your thought. You're not just being like logical, or you're not being repressive, or not repressive, impulsive. This could all be about spending habits as well, toxic behaviors regarding spending, but you're trying to get over it. This feels more like mental or communication. Yeah. Anyway, we spent too much time on that. All right. So that was Pisces. Cancer. All right, Cancer, what's your archetype card this week? We're all getting dragged today. All right. Cancer, what's going on for you this week? How are you feeling? What's going on? What is your archetype expression of the week? For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for this week. Cancer. The crab. It's the crab. Cancer, the crab. Visionary. Ooh, I like this one. Light attributes. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So being curious for the sake of curiosity and being able to create new ideas, new expressions, new fancies. You're able to see things. It reminds me of Einstein and how he was able to explain color as sound as color or something like that. And you just have this imagination that is so powerful, and you're feeling really creative. You might be putting things into artwork this week. Seeing abstractly, you're able to see the abstraction and how it can turn into something unique. All right, Cancer. Cancer, what's going on for you this week? Get some more details, more information. I don't think I'll do the archetype cards next time. Or maybe just not the law of attraction cards. I'm going to do you and them for the archetype. Anyway. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this week, please. What's going on with Cancer this week? All right. Maybe you're having an inability to create right now, or you're working on birthing a new process, but the idea quite hasn't come to you yet as far as how to utilize this idea. It's right there though. We have the Ten of Swords. I got feeling lost because of an ending here. You're dealing with some pain this week. But I think you might be turning it into an artful expression, or it's gonna turn into an artful expression. You might be putting your imagination to a negative use, where you're seeing all the horrible things and internalizing it and applying it to you to take you out of this Empress energy. What's this Ten of Swords this week for Cancer? Page of Wands. Bad news. You might be getting some bad news this week, and it takes you out of your element. It takes you out of feeling secure within yourself. Maybe hits your self-esteem a little bit. And instead of so instead of using words, it's like you use art. Or maybe you're just overanalyzing it, overthinking about this bad news and how it's your fault and it's your problem and you could have done something better. No. Okay, painful endings do happen, and I'm sorry if something did happen this week. But you'll get through it. You just gotta feel this energy. Just try not to attribute everything to you as if it is your fault. Just think about both sides. It takes two to tango, even in a breakup. So, or even in bad news, you could just need some time to feel it. You know, and putting yourself second sometimes to your feelings is necessary if it's for like a week, you know? Remember, this is only a weekly reading right now, so it's totally appropriate for this to make sense. In my eyes, I don't know. There's no wrong or right way to do this thing called life, in a sense. I can have money and freedom too. This feels ebb and flow. This feels very ebb and flow. Feeling of being overwhelmed is your indicator that you are denying yourself access to all the manner of cooperation that could assist you if you were not disallowing it. As you begin to feel freer regarding the expenditure of time and money, doors will open, people will come to assist you. Refreshing and productive ideas will occur to you, and circumstances and events will unfold. As you change the way you feel, you access the energy that creates worlds. It's there for you and ready for your access at all times. So it's just going to be there. It's going to be there for you. When you're ready, you'll be ready. This week, you might not be ready. You're just not feeling up to it. I do hope everything turns out well for you, Cancer. And I hope you feel better. But you're going to be making something very beautiful, I think, out of this sadness, unfortunately. But it happens. Okay, we got Scorpio. for the Scorpions. Scorpio for this week. What's going on with all the Scorpions watching this channel for their highest benefit? What's your archetype this week, Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, what's your archetype for this week? Oh, that's too much. Of course, vampire comes out. That's funny. Funny spirit, ha ha ha. All right. Could just be in the dark, enjoying isolation. Gambler in reverse. Relying on luck rather than hard work. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So find out which type of gambler you are at this point. Are you strengthening your intuition at this time? Just trusting your gut? Just going with your feelings? Or are you relying on luck where you can actually put some work in? Maybe there's a balance required there that you need to pay attention to because it was in reverse. All right, Scorpio, what's going on for you this week? With regards to this gambler card. What is the gambler card? For Scorpio. That's a lot. Oof. Okay, Scorpio. All right, so you have the Eight of Wands, so there's no communication happening now. It's blocked communication. So you're more in your mental space probably, and there's a disconnection here in a connection or relationship where you're just being a rebel or doing things in a non-traditional way. There's some confusion or you have many options. So you're just kind of going and you're not communicating about this, or you're blocking communication, or you're blocked in your communication to discuss these options. It could also be illusionment as well, or an illusion. Feels like no communication provides the illusion that you need in order for an idea to happen or manifestation to happen. It feels like it gives you room. So there's a Page of Pentacles here, which brings either an apology, a long-term idea, not action, but idea. So coming up with an idea. But after all this time of no communication, disconnection, and seeing what's out there, all your options and stuff, you come up with an idea this week. You know, not put it into action. It has to do with harmony and balance, probably within your material needs, and something you could build on for long-term growth and stability. Cool, Scorpio. Oh, yeah. All right. Law of attraction. It's the law of attraction. Sounds so dooming. They need a new name for it. I'm sure there's tons of names. Okay, I'm gonna stop babbling. All right, for Scorpio. I'm always receiving the essence of what I am giving. Again, give and take, reciprocity. What do you give out comes back to you. All right, so appreciation and love and enlightenment to that which is source. It's the ultimate giving back, so to speak, for in your pain or struggle, you have nothing to give back. What you are living is always an exact replication of your vibrational pattern of thought. Nothing could be more fair than life as you are living it. For as you are thinking, you are vibrating, and as you're vibrating, you are attracting, and so you are always getting back the essence of what you're giving. So it's about your attitude. Is your attitude good regarding where you are? Are you thinking about how shitty it is rather than how shitty it is not? About the possibilities instead of the problems. Seek and you shall find. Ask and you shall receive. What we give out comes back to us. I think all these cards pretty much say that in like 70 different ways. I don't know. I'm being dumb. Okay. All right, let me get some of this. I'll do our earth signs. And next time I'm not going to choose, these cards just don't feel like they mix well together. But since I did it for the first group, I'm just going to do it all the way through. Next time we'll try the Wild Elemental deck. Absolutely beautiful. I'm still messing with it though. Excuse me. Working on it. I'm working on it. Okay. Okay. So now we're at Earth. So Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Capricorn. Cappy. What's your archetype this week, Cappy? Capitan. I'm just kidding. Capricorn. Capricorno. What is your archetype this week? What's going on for you? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Capricorn for this week, please. For Capricorn. Whoop. Got 2. We'll just take 1. So we're going to take the Avenger card because this is neat. So we have the Shadow attribute, which is resorting to violence in the name of a cause. It's the Avenger card. Okay. The positive aspect, or the light attribute, is desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So when you feel like you're injustice, when you have an injustice on your hands, do you get physical? Do you want to get physical really quick? Are you taking it maybe to an excessive way of force? Or do you really honestly feel like it's deserved? Like it's necessary? So it feels like you might be overdoing it a little bit this week. Maybe you're just irritable this week, not feeling too great. Let's see. What's going on for Capricorn this week? Capricorn that got the Avenger card. What's going on with Capricorn? Capricorn, what's going on for you this week? This Avenger card here. It's getting rough. What's going on? Oh. Isn't that appropriate? We have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords with the Avenger. Kind of looks the same, right? It's winning at all costs. It's fighting to the point where if you win, it's like, was it really a win? Are you proud of yourself? So there might be a battle that you are dealing with here this week where you might throw a couple low blows, or you might take things out of hand or out of context, or this could be somebody in your energy, Capricorn, as we do have the Strength card as well. So a lot of this, so it reminds me of that snake story where it's like the snake is in trouble or burning in a fire or something. He reaches through the fire, he reaches to grab the snake, and then the snake bites him. And he's like, ah, and he doesn't get him, but he keeps going back to try to save the snake. And the guy's like, why are you doing that? The snake is biting you. It's stupid. It's mean. No, it's in pain. It's freaking out. Of course it's going to bite me. It makes sense. So you've been through a lot of stuff. You've been through some battles that made you extremely strong in this time period. This is also a Leo card, so this Leo energy could be affecting you in some kind of way. When it comes to fighting for what you believe in, when it comes to when things get personal or when things hit a personal chord with you, it could actually lead you to react in a way that maybe isn't the exact way that you, if you looked back on it later, would have been proud of. So just be careful of triggers. Feeling like in warrior mode when it's potentially not as bad as it probably is. Things can feel worse if we're feeling that already. Like the whole making mountains out of molehills, but it's like more about how you feel can actually make your perception off. So if you're not taking care of your body, if you had one bad thing happen, the next bad thing, even if it's little, is going to feel like, this is going to just boiling point. So things might not be easy this week for you. But just be careful to mind your actions and your words, and that you're not fighting battles that don't need to be fought or beating a dead horse. All right, your affirmation. So it says, whenever I'm feeling good, I'm attracting good. So when you think of a thought of upliftment or abundance or well-being, you are filled with the feeling of positive emotion. You may trust that the way you feel is an indicator to which side of the subject, which is really two subjects, you are on. So picking a side and picking the one that makes you feel good. Whether it is a subject of money or the lack of it, or health or lack of it, or a relationship or the lack of one, always when you feel good, you are in a place of attracting that which you are wanting. So time to change your negative mindset. If something's making you angry to the point where you want to get destructive, you're not going to feel good about that later. And you're just going to keep bringing conflict to you and destruction and all that. So it might actually work against you. You might really in the moment feel passionate about what you're doing and feel like you're doing the right thing, or you might even be thinking, but just be careful, okay? Remember, it's only a weekly reading. All right, Capricorn, Virgo. Come on, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, for Virgo. Getting an archetype card, and then we're going to do some tarot. For Virgo, please. What's going on for Virgo? What's their archetype this week? Virgo, don't hide. Feeling scrutinized right now. Okay, Saboteur, but it is the light attribute. So Saboteur energy highlights your fear of self-empowerment and changes it, and the changes it would bring to your life. The shadowy aspect that we have to watch out for induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. So you could be really taking a look at your self-empowerment this week and certain changes and how that could actually be brought. Like you're bettering yourself this week. You're working on bad habits. You're working on a new way of thinking. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, Virgo, what's going on for you this week? Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this week, please. All right. Back is a little bit. Okay. Oh. Oh. For Virgo, please. What's going on this week? Oh. Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ooh. So we had some past energy here. It could be happy past. Looking at reminiscing. Looks like you're realizing that you may be in a cycle and you're working on changing those cycles that you have been not enabling. What's that word? I can't think of the word. So the cycles that you have been persistent on, cannot think of the word, you're working on ending. Where's this energy going? Yep, 10 of Cups and the 5 of Swords in reverse. So it has to do with your abundance, your wish fulfillment. I think it's like not being embarrassed by what you want. with the Five of Swords in reverse. It's a battle. But I think you're not fighting for it anymore. You're letting it happen. You're letting it come to you through your empowerment and your changes and what you're able to do within your mindset and within your actions to bring you to a better place, rather than looking at it like some sort of battle or winning something. Man, we're all getting deep this week. What's going on? All right, so Virgo. For this reading. Ooh. Archetype card in here. Alright, what's this one? Life is always working out for me. Life is always working out for me, right? I like understanding that things are always evolving, and while there are many things that could be better where I am, it's not really a problem because where I am is constantly changing to something better. I like knowing that as I look for the best in things around me where I am, those things become more prevalent in my experience. It is fun to know that things are always working out for me, and as I watch for the evidence of that, I see more clearly evidence of that every day. Yeah. So yeah, again, not fighting it. Not fighting where you are, trying to win your way to the top or get somewhere by arduous struggle. You're actually just going with the flow. It feels like you're going with the flow to get where you need to be, because that's your wish fulfillment, is for it to be truly for you and to not be so hard. It shouldn't have to be so difficult. All right, last but not least, Taurus. What's going on for you? All right, Taurus. Here's your archetype card for this week. What is your archetype card for this week, Taurus? Remember, this is only weekly energies, so don't take it so to heart. Very nice. You got multiple cards, but we're just going to take the top one. So we have Knight, and it's in the light attribute position. So we have light attributes are loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor, doing things for the right reason, coming in on your high horse. On the shadowy side, the thing that we have to watch out for when we're in this energy is our allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. So being fanciful about our intentions and being kind of too like super into ourselves to the point where we're like, but I'm doing this for you and I'm doing that for you. But it's like, did this person ask? No. But it seems like you're more in this loyalty. That's your being this week. You're being loyal. You're holding tight when it comes to a romance relationship, a partnership, a goal. You're holding fast to what you feel is the right thing to do. All right, Taurus, what's going on with this for this week? What's going on for you this week? Oof, can you tell I'm a little drained? All right, for Taurus, please. What's going on for you this week? For Taurus. Ton of cups. Ooh, 8 of coins. I just got diligently on your way. You're diligently on your way. You're working towards something. You're working hard on something. You're focusing on the details. You're giving something the respect it deserves, especially because it might be your wish fulfillment here. You have the 10 of Cups. You're working, you know what you want, and you're fighting gallantly for it. You're wooing. You're doing everything you can to make this happen. You're paying attention to the details, remembering favorite colors. Ooh. Carrying heavy burdens. It might be difficult sometimes, but you're almost to the finish line. You're almost there. You're doing the hard work to get you somewhere that you want to go. So you might be studying this week, working on school, working on your passions, so that one day you can have what you want. And it's a hard path. It's difficult, but you're getting there. Remember to pat yourself on the back for every step that you take towards your best life, your self-fulfillment, your self-actualization. We do have the Emperor in reverse here. So it might be overpowering your whole life. Make sure to have some fun. Make sure to have a little bit of fun, okay? Connect with that playful energy, that inner child. And you know what? I need to do this too. So I feel ya. Don't be a workaholic. There's plenty of time to work. Just make sure you schedule out you time so that you don't lose control. And yeah, so you don't lose control. Okay. All right, let's get you a Law of Attraction card. I don't know why, but I just got like this smiley feeling in my tummy. Okay. I cannot speak like an adult right now. Don't even ask me to. This is weekly messages, okay? All right. For Taurus, please. What's a message for Taurus? I can create both money and time. Oh my gosh. And time to enjoy it. I feel like we got this card for another reading as well. See the clock there? It's a maze. You could get lost in time. Many of you tell us that you are so busy making your money that you do not have time to enjoy it. For when you rely on your action to create, often you are too tired to enjoy your creation. Once you not only understand the power of your thought, but deliberately direct this powerful tool in the direction of things that you desire, then you will discover that the action part of your life is the way that you enjoy what you have created through your thought. Oof. It's a riddle, feels like. But yeah, make the time to enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. When it gets hard a little bit, try to have a little fun. Make sure that you're making it fun for yourself, and that, you know, it's not just your eyes on the prize in the future, but, you know, you're enjoying your life on the way there, because time is precious. Okay. This time in this lifetime is precious. That's cool. All right, awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Next time will be better. I don't think I'll pick such deep cards. I'll figure out a system that works better, or leave your comments and feedback below in the comment section, as I really do read every single one, and I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me. I had such a good time doing this. But yeah, if you need anything, leave me a comment, and have a good day.